So today we're doing a range test. I've got my Amflow PL Carbon and Sam's got his Mondraker Crafty, and we're going to be testing how far we can ride the DJI Avinox motor system versus the Bosch CX Gen 5 motor system. We've both got 800 watt-hour batteries and we are both exactly 70 kg, aren't we, Sam?
We are.
Cool. We're going to be running turbo mode, as powerful as possible, maxed out everything, and we're basically just going to do laps on laps and see, sort of compare the percentages and see who runs out of battery first, I guess.
Yeah.
And let's just give you a quick fact check that we are actually on 100%. 100% on my bike right there and 100% on Sam's bike. So disclaimer, this is not going to be the most scientific test of all time. It's not really the vibe of this channel, but hopefully you'll be able to get a bit of an insight into the ranges of both bikes and how they compare, both motor systems. And yeah, just take it with a pinch of salt, I guess. But without further ado, let's get into it. Turbo?
Turbo.
Turbo?
Turbo.
Turbo. Let's go. So, after the first climb, I'm on 97%, and Sam is actually on 94%.
Yeah.
Which is unexpected.
Maybe I had a bigger lunch than you.
Maybe, maybe you did. Maybe that's what it was. No, we had the same lunch.
Yeah, no.
We both had a meal deal. Alright, my brakes have not bedded in yet, but first lap, always got to take it easy. We did also see some walkers coming up this trail earlier, so hopefully they're no longer there. First ride on this bike, sized down from an XL to a large, and I actually really like the feel of this large. Whoa. Last time me and Sam rode, he was on that bike, I was on my Amflow PL Carbon Pro with a 600 watt-hour battery. Even though they were different size batteries, our usage was very similar for the first, I would say like 2/3 of the ride, or first half of the ride. And then as we started getting into the lower percentages, mine just toasted through the battery and he had loads more. It'll be interesting to see whether mine starts decreasing more rapidly as we go through the charge. DJI recently released a new firmware update, which they say has like increased the battery range. So maybe that's made a difference. I'm excited to see what the results are after this day of shredding. So we've done 2 climbs now. Sam, what percentage are you on?
88.
88%, and I'm on 89%.
We're evening back out.
We're evening back out, which is a bit weird because after the first climb I was on 97 and you're on 94.
Yeah.
And now we're only 1% different, which is a bit strange. But we're going to keep going. Wow, big bird of prey just flew in front of Sam. That was cool. Oh my god, I don't really know these tracks. They're pretty tight. Glad I cut my bars down to 770. Oh my god, my brakes. Bro, Sam's cooking. Oh, bed in, bed in. Oh, here he goes. Come on, lad. Oh my goodness. Oh, it creaked. Did you hear it creak?
I did.
Can't park there, sir. Right, I'm trying to take the exact same lines as Sam so that we make this test as scientific as possible. I've told him he's not allowed to do any jibs today and go offline. No craziness. Oh, he's pulling a wheelie, so I've got to pull a wheelie too. Right, Sam says there's some doubles on this one. Conditions are so beautiful right now, it's crazy. Had a nice few weeks in the UK. That was a small double. That was quite a pull actually. Wow. I might have to put my gloves on, my hand's getting mad sweaty. Me and Sam are going to do a little 0 to 60 drag race. We're both in...
0 to 15.5 you mean?
Oh sorry, yeah, 0 to 15.5 miles an hour. We've both got 34 tooth chainring, we're both in gear 5, we're both in turbo mode.
Yeah.
I've got 105 newton meters, you've got 85 newton meters of torque.
Yes.
Let's see.
Let's see.
3, 2, 1, go! Oh, we hit limit. I mean, that was kind of similar. Gonna rolling start.
That hole.
Which one?
The double hole.
What about this? What about the next hole? Okay, yeah, ready, that hole.
Yeah. Still definitely a difference though.
Small difference.
Yeah.
I think it was more noticeable from rolling start.
Yeah.
We also need to remember that that's my turbo. That's not my top mode.
No.
I've still got my 30-second boost mode with even more power and torque. But we don't want to try that out because it would affect our range test.
Yeah.
So we kept it in turbo. Now let's get on to the next trail. Whoa, whoa. Braking bump. High line. Oh. That's hella tight. Oh. No, you were moving down there, bro. And it's actually really dusty, isn't it?
Yeah.
Now let's check the percentage at the top of this climb. So after those climbs, the tables have actually turned, and Sam is on.
I'm on 76%.
76%, and I'm on 75%.
Whoa.
So Sam was saying that he thinks it might be, well, you explain it, Sam, about the drag race.
Oh no. Well, Will has more power than me, so when we did our little drag race earlier, I guess at his top max power, he's going to be drawing more from his battery than me. So maybe that's the difference.
And that's science, apparently. Yeah, it's interesting how the percentages have been fluctuating, and how I had more battery at the start, and now Sam has more battery. But pretty even so far. Well, very even. Let's keep riding. Ooh. Oh my god, it's so tight, these trails. What the hell? Oh, that's too steep for me. Yo. This one's fast. Whoa. That was fun. I see a jump. Feels much better to corner this bike over my XL bike. I think at my height, 6'/6'1", I'm right in between the large and XL. I think for these types of trails, I'd probably lean towards the large. Maybe if it was a non-e-bike it would be a different story, but when you have this extra weight, wow, that was a fast section. Good. So blind. Is it clean?
Yep.
Yeah. And this one. Oh, this is fast. Sam said this is his favourite one. Whoa, it's loose. The one thing I really do love about that Bosch motor is the lack of motor rattle. This bike and motor's got a bit of rattle. It's a bit annoying, but that one's completely silent, which is sick. Oh my god. We're going to check the percentage again at the top of this climb. Right, we're getting almost to halfway mark of our batteries now. I'm on 60%. There's the evidence. And Sam is on?
I'm on 63.
63%. So Sam's actually taking the lead at the moment.
Yeah.
Which is pretty interesting. Obviously, as we said at the start, we're the same weight. We have the same size battery. The only difference, or the main difference, is that I'm pushing a little bit more power and torque. But yeah, it's interesting that there's a 3% difference right now. Yeah. So let's keep going. We're losing light, so we need to hurry up and do some more laps. Yeah. So let's get into it. Sam's speed tucking. So I got a speed tuck too. Oh, that's another reason to speed tuck. Oh my goodness, that was worse. Sam's doing like a moto lean around the corners. I have to call him Mark Marquez around there. Ah, he knows the secret tracks. Whoa. It's getting progressively steeper and tighter. Oh, looser. Whoa. Feels like riding on the beach. Back up we go. Whoa. That was a cool feature. Sam really wall rode it. Whoa. Ah, nice drop. Oh, jumpy. Let's slap the next one, yeah?
Okay.
Oh! Almost lost the front. It gripped up. Yeah. Yeah. Right, this test is getting really interesting now. We've gone past, well, I've gone past the 50% mark. I'm currently on 48% battery, and Sam is on
53.
53%.
Yeah.
So it's quite a big difference now. That is 5%.
Quick maths.
That is quick maths. So we just checked the distance that we've ridden, that we've both ridden. Sam says 13.51, and mine actually says 13.7. So supposedly I've gone 200 meters or 190 meters further than Sam.
Maybe you got more airtime than me.
Maybe, maybe. But that's not enough to make that 5%.
No,
That 5% of battery is more than 200 meters, isn't it?
Yeah.
Way more.
Probably.
But it's interesting that we've been riding the exact same distance, but the bikes think we've done different distance.
Yeah.
So Sam just made a very good point in which he said that my wheel sensor on my bike is actually way more accurate than his. He's got a sensor just on his valve, so it only measures one rotation.
Yeah,
correct?
it only does it every rotation.
Whereas I have a tone wheel, so in theory, my sensor should be more accurate. Anyway, let's get into the next trail. I always get a bit worried when Sam takes me down a new trail. Okay. Oh my god. This is barely a trail at this point. Hopefully it gets better, but... Oh! Quick endo turn. Oh, Sam locking up. Oh! Yeah, I think I prefer the trails that are slightly more ridden in than that one. Bro, turbo wheelies are not easy. Gotta just be always feathering the brake. Ah! I think I'm gonna loop out. Whoa! Yeah, boy. Where are you going, Doc?
Don't be in control.
Wow. Top speed apparently down there, 47.7 mile an hour, which is, I don't know, I feel like it felt a bit faster than that, but so many leaves, can't really see. The light is beautiful in here though. Oh my goodness. Oh my god. That was over a barbed wire fence, that jump.
Fabulous.
Not avalanche today.
Wow, this is steep. Front wheels coming off the ground.
Wow.
It's interesting because I feel like was that your full power up there?
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like I could have been going way faster up there. Like it wanted me to go faster and I was holding back. Next battery percentage update. I'm on 29%. Sam is on
39%.
39.
Yeah.
There's a whole 10% difference right now. But you know what? I think I maybe had to put in quite a bit less effort than you on that steep climb.
Yes.
So
Yes, you definitely moved. As soon as I was out of your way, you definitely motored past me.
So we have to take that into consideration. My life has been a lot easier this ride on steep climbs than Sam has. But he has more battery right now.
Yeah.
So I guess it depends what your preference is with that stuff, right? If you'd rather have to put in less effort like me and don't care about that extra 10%, I mean, it might get even more than 10%.
Yeah.
Probably will. We're going to find out.
The nice thing is you can adjust it all though. So
you can adjust it all. So we're literally maxed out right now in both our turbo modes, but my trail is probably more like Sam's turbo when it comes to power and torque.
Yeah.
So if we were doing a more, I guess, fair battery life test, I would be in trail. A little bit of loam. Someone's hat on the floor. Some of these berms are barely berms. Whoa, Sam. You got so loose. Yes. Oh, it's slippery. Whew. Jump. Wow, that was really good.
that was fun.
Shout out to whoever built that. I have to say, after riding the Pro version of this bike, coming to this one is also, wow, a really good build. And honestly, I don't feel a crazy amount of difference in the spec on the downhill anyway. Oh my god. Right, we're going to do a little bike swap quick to see how each other's motors feel.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
That might account for the range.
Yeah, I think that must account for quite a bit. Right, let me put in full power, pedal power, and you put in full power.
Okay.
Okay, 3, 2, 1, go. Let's swap back, yeah. Right, back where I belong. On the Amplo. Pimp down, pimp down.
Oh, bingo, I got action. Slip and fall. Oh, pimp down, pimp in disgrace.
That's the first time you crashed today. Oh, Sam!
Sorry, stick.
So we're nearing the end of our ride now, and we're going to do a quick battery check. So Sam, what are you on?
27%.
27, and I am on 12% battery, which is quite scary because we're quite a long way away from Sam's truck right now. We have to get back there by going up a big hill. So I'm hoping that I'm going to make it back and not get stuck in the limp mode that happens after 5% battery. So let's see if we can get back to the car. If I can't get back, I think I might actually make Sam pedal this bike.
Yeah.
Because I've been warning him about this, that I'll be stuck in limp mode. And he said, let's go all the way over the other side of
We've
the
gone
hills.
for a major detour.
Major detour, but yeah, we'll see. Let's get going. Well, there we go. It's gone into limp mode. 5% battery. And we're a long way from the car still, so this is gonna be fun. Are you okay?
Oh my God, pimp down, pimp in distress.
I can't believe you crashed again, and we aren't even on trails. The 2 times you crashed not been on trails.
Oh dear.
Sam just wasn't concentrating and just slid all the way along this bank and fell into there. You have all leaves on you now.
Alright son, last trail of the day.
Okay. Oh, this limp mode is less than ideal. Oh my god.
I bet those flat bits were pretty awful
Yeah,
that time.
I gave up in the limp mode.
That was excellent.
So that is the end of this video. Let's do a last battery percentage check. Sam is on
20%.
20%. And I am on, let me see how much mileage we did. We did 24.1 miles and I am on 4%. So obviously we're aware that the reason, or one of the main reasons that my bike went through the battery so much quicker is because I have way more power and way more torque. And we were thinking for this test maybe we would turn down my bike to match Sam's, but I think there are a few range tests that already do that. But the main reason for us is that we were thinking if we bought this Amflow, realistically, are we going to turn the bike down in power in the turbo mode? Why would you buy a bike with 105 Newton meters if you're going to run it at 90 Newton meters or 85 Newton meters? I just think it wouldn't happen. So we thought, let's do the most realistic thing and put them both in their maxed out turbo modes and see how far we can go. So that's what we've done today. If you enjoyed the video, please feel free to like, comment and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one. See you. Oh, you want to say bye?
Bye.
Felicia?
See you next time.